My name is Udayan Mukherjee and I live in Delhi. I was with the Indian Police Service. My wife is a businesswoman and we live here. We were looking for lifts. Once we started looking for lifts, I went through the internet. Once I went through the internet, I saw a number of options. What attracted me was two things. The first thing was, of course, that I discovered that this was an Indian manufacturer. And secondly, when I rang up your salesperson locally, one Mr. Udit, he was very receptive. He was ready to send people to look at the place, to examine the place, to discuss, answer any questions that I or my wife may have and that sort of thing. So all of it put together, and frankly we were looking for not a huge lift, a small, handy, good looking, neat lift, and which will merge with the decor of the house rather than standing out as an eyesore. So with all this in mind, I discovered that Nibav was the kind of lift that we were looking for. Safety is a very important feature for people of my age in lifts. So that reassurance that the lift is not a complicated technology and it is pneumatically operated, so it is far safer. Then there are a lot of, there are red buttons conveniently placed. So if God forbid something happens, I just have to lift the flap on the red flap and to press the button and the lift takes me down to safety. That is one part. The other part is, yes, my knowledge that if the door does not open, there is a latch up there which I press and a latch down which I press and it opens. If the lift stops midway, there are buttons which I press which takes me down. Those are reassuring, and because they are reassuring, the lift appeals to us. Overall, the experience so far has been uniformly satisfactory. In terms of the very beginning, when I contacted your salesperson, at every stage I would say the team was available and Ms. Jain was always available on the phone, ready at hand to assuage our doubts, to answer our queries, and to dispatch the team at a very, very short notice. That is a very plus point. And I will say that if that standard of service continues, I have no doubt that Nibav will rule the market. To sum it up in one line, it's a good lift, and literally speaking, it gives you a good going up and down. It is a lift that eminently meets our requirements.